What's going on, you freaking pricks? And welcome to another video on the channel. We're on some Forza Horizon 4, and you may be wondering, why am I driving this thing here? This Mercedes off-road thing. I mean, you're not wondering, because it's obviously in the title of the video. And, yeah, I'm going to be doing a diesel drift build. So this is what I'm going to be driving for today's video. I'm going to go ahead and build this thing up to try and slide up and down the, the needle climb. So we'll see how that works out for us. I'm pretty sure this thing is stock right now. It's not slow. It's loud. It's got a lot of torque, obviously because it's a diesel. It doesn't have a lot of horsepower though. As you can see high in the revs, it doesn't go any faster. Like, it's really hard to get it to accelerate even faster, but like around 3,000 RPM, any gear, look at it go. Like, it's just... I'm in 5th gear going around the corner flooring it. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick when it comes to... Just go away. Just leave me in solo. Jesus Christ, this game's stupid. Let's just go and build this thing. Let's just do that. Because stock is not fun or fast to drive. So this is what I'm going to be driving. The E350D. Now, of course, this has been a weird project. It's called an EAT. It's actually sick. I absolutely love this guy. I think I've made a video back when this was brand new, and I absolutely loved it. I don't think I've ended up tuning this thing for anything. And if I did, then I probably got rid of it, and then I got it back again now. I honestly don't even remember it. Anyway, this is my garage. It said new on it, even though, like I said, I have driven it before, because I've made a video on it. But it's fun. It's a fun car to mess around with. I mean, we can change it to... We can change it to the old... E55, or like the, sorry, not 55, the 63 AMGs, the old ones with the 5.5 liter V8 twin turbo. We could do that, but I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm definitely not gonna do any of that. Is this the engine from like the A class and the CLA and all that? The 45 AMGs? I don't know. It could be. Anyway, I'm not gonna do any of that. The one thing I will do is I'm gonna change this thing to rear wheel drive because we're gonna be drifting it. As for anything else in the front of this thing, I mean, visually I kind of want to keep this as stat. Ooh, okay, I kind of want to get rid of the stuff on the top, just because I think it'll make this thing look a little bit better. Obviously the wheels are gonna go. I'm not gonna be having some off-road wheels on this thing. We're gonna be doing, we're gonna be changing them to race tires. This is gonna look very, very weird. I wonder how the plastic trim around is gonna actually look on this thing. I really, really wonder, because I'm also gonna give it the widest possible tires I can find, because I honestly think that I might be able to slide this thing properly and have it look good while doing it. If I could change the plastic, you know, the plastic trim all the way around, see like the wheel arches and everything like that, if I could change just the body color, we could just have a normal E-Class estate here that just is a little fancy. We could just do that. I am gonna give it some actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Just for the sake of stupidity, for what I'm doing here, I'm gonna give some rotor wheels. It just doesn't suit this thing at all. I will, however, have to make them a lot bigger. Like so. We might have to change color, because I really like the color that's on this now, so I might have to change them to like silver or something. Bring the track width as wide as possible, because this is gonna get cambered and it is gonna get lowered. Okay, everything else, I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade. I mean, there's nothing else I can do here except for upgrade everything. And then C, obviously, it's got race suspension, which lowers it a bit. Again, this is built to be an off-road vehicle, so stock, this thing is lifted. And then if I put the ride suspension even higher, and if I do this, I mean, it's low, but it's still not as low as I would have wanted it to be. Either way, it's gonna look very interesting once it goes sideways. Let's just put it that way. It's also a really, really long car. This estate. Okay, anyway. Let's just go ahead and give it as much power as possible out of this diesel engine. Oh my god, this torque. Look at that torque. Because it's a... Holy... 1,600 Newton meters of torque. 1,700. This thing is ridiculous. Even though it doesn't have a lot of horsepower, I think I could get this thing to spin its rear wheels constantly in any gear. This is gonna be fun. I can already tell this is gonna be so fun to drive. Okay, let's have a look at our paints. I really like the exterior paint of this thing. So that's why I kind of don't really want to change it. If I go to this... Oh, I can't. Yeah, the exterior design, or the exterior stuff is... I mean, I like this, because I like the stripe on the side, the AMG stripe and all that sort of stuff. I think it looks good. So I might not change that. See, if I were able to change... Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All good. The bonnet, I might change to carbon fiber, just because it'll look a little bit more interesting. Well, should I actually? Nah, because it gets rid of the stripe. The wing mirrors. Let's just make this a little bit more aggressive, I guess. We'll change the wing mirrors. Wait, why does it get rid of the stripe on the roof if I change the wing mirror color? Wait, it gets rid of the stripe completely if I change the wing mirror color. That's just not fair, is it? Okay, I'm gonna change these. Let's just do the entire thing. And we'll change them to, we'll change to black, I guess, because it'll suit the rest of the car. Okay. What's this look like now? Again, if I was able to just change... I know it's like the off-road version of the E-Class, it's not like supposed to look like this, but if I could have just changed it to a normal E-Class estate, it would be kind of interesting. But yeah. I like these. I've always liked the E-Class estate, even the all-terrain ones, or whatever these are called, I can't remember. All-track ones? No, I can't remember what they're called, to be completely honest. Anyway, I'll leave it... Yeah, it is the all-terrain one. Okay, let's just go slide this thing, because that's what I'm most excited for. Okay. Oh yeah, let me have a look at my gear ratios before I do anything here. They're a little short. Let's stretch these out quite a bit, because I think our gears are going to play a big role in trying to manage all of that torque. So I think I should be able to stretch these out even as much as I want. And it should still be able to do something decent. So it is as low as possible. Everything else is pretty much the same. I'm going to just fully lock the diff. Acceleration, deceleration, just keep that to 100%. And we'll see what this thing drives like. And I'll change it accordingly if I need to. A tiny bit of turbo lag. It does have a tiny bit of turbo lag. I may have to put sports suspension, Jesus. Sports tires on this thing. It does spin those rear wheels though. Oh god, got a little bit too wide there. Yeah, I'm gonna put some sports tires on this thing instead of race tires. Slightly less grip, slightly less grip. I feel like I'm running out of power to be able to spin these wheels. So let's put sports tires on it. Wait, so because I changed the color of the wheels, my thing is gone. The stripe has got off the car. I just realized. Watch this. Look at this launch, right? Nothing. Wait, let me start off. Right. And I'm floored. Nothing. That is the biggest amount of turbo lag I've ever seen on any car. Okay, this feels much better already with these tires on it. Oh, this is smooth. It's got like just the right amount of power for these tires and for the weight that this car has, which is very heavy. I'm just flooring it right now. Oh, this is jokes. And it doesn't matter if you go off-road, because this thing is still slightly lifted, even though it is on drift suspension and it's lowered. It's still even higher than standard, or than normal. Than a normal E-Class. There you go, a bit of off-roading, it's fine. Oh my god, third gear. I just floor it in third and I steer. That's it. I know I should really be steering with my throttle a little bit more, but this thing just slightly doesn't have the power for it, but it struggles to drive. It's so weird that it doesn't have that many revs. It just revs to like 5.5 and that's it. I can somewhat spin its rear wheels. It doesn't have the power that you want. But like mid-range, in the rev range, like mid-rev range, it's got loads of power. I want to try to see if I can drift this thing in fourth now. Because in third I was just keeping it revved out pretty much the entire time. Oh my god, it has the torque in fourth as well. I don't even have to be... I don't have to be at the top of the rev range in the third anymore. I can just keep this thing in fourth. 3,000 to 4,000 RPM. And this thing is doing just as good as it is. Look at that torque! Oh, it just feels weird. It just feels really weird to drive. Actually, this might be a lot better. In fourth gear, it just feels, like I said, awkward to drive. Because in third, when I'm high in the revs, you know, it just feels like a normal car, even though it's still technically low-ish in revs, because it's only at like 5,500. But this now at around 4,500 RPM. And the physics, the driving physics, just feel a little bit better. As weird and as bad as that engine sounds, not being revved out all the way when you're sliding, this feels better to drive in fourth. Oh, it's just weird. That's why I wanted to build a diesel drift car, because I thought it would be a very weird challenge to try to see what this thing drives like. What about fifth? Oh my god, this still does it! Look! It feels like it's struggling, but it's not. That's the weird part of it. It still spins its wheels. Oh my god, sixth as well. Yeah, it just feels like it's struggling, but it's not actually struggling. It just doesn't rev out. Okay, very weird build. I don't know how to feel about it. It's funny. It's funny to drive something like this, and it's funny to experience a diesel drift car. Because you have to think of the revs as completely different, because your power isn't up high end, you know, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 RPM like in petrol cars. It's like down the middle, around 2,500 to like 4,500. That's where your real power is with these cars. It's pretty mad, because anything underneath that, like there's, like watch this, watch me launch in first, right? Just take off smoothly and then just floor it. Look at the amount of turbo, like, ready? And flooring it, floor it. Now boost. It's weird, because it's got fat turbo on it as well. Okay, that was fun to drive. It was fun to mess around with. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to see more dumb and interesting builds on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And obviously, help me get to 200,000 subscribers, because we're very, very close. We're very close, actually. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys there with this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, like it, comment, do whatever you guys want to do. But for now, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.